Welcome to Cory's Stories. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Hi, my little friends. Do you love the Heidi, Cherry, and Vaya stories that I make here on YouTube? If you want exclusive stories that you can't get here and you want to join the Cat Club, follow the link down below that says Cat Club, Patron, and you'll find out all the details about how to join the club. Enjoy the meditation, guys. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Hop on into bed and get completely comfortable. Make sure that you're checking that the light is just right. Your pillow feels just right under your head. You've got your comfortable pajamas on. And all is well in the world. Try and relax your body. Slow down your breathing so that you can let go of your day so far. It had been a long time since Heidi, Cherry, and Vaya had been to Rainbow Land. Heidi got a call. It was from Santa Rainbow Kitten. Santa Rainbow Kitten was taking a trip. There was something going on up there. Something that needed the cats. Santa Rainbow Kitten said that she would tell the cats all about it when they got there. But could they come ASAP, as soon as possible? Heidi hung up the phone and went into the living room to tell the cats, Cherry and Vaya, to get ready. They were going on a trip. That morning, it had rained. It had rained a lot. The grass on the back garden was really squishy and wet, and it made squish sounds every time you stepped in it. Vaya said she was very happy that she wore her rain boots. I'm so glad I chose to wear my boots. This garden is atrocious. Thank goodness I don't have my best princess shoes on. Cherry said, I know, right? OMG! I knew it was raining really heavy this morning, but I didn't realise it was raining that much. This is actually awesome. I would like to stay and have some puddle fights or something. You know when you jump around in puddles and then you roll around in puddles and then you splash puddles at each other? I love that. I love it so much. So much fun. Heidi said, yeah, that would be fun, but we've got stuff we need to do. Santa Rainbow Kitten needs our help. Luckily, or was it lucky, that it had rained that morning? And rainbows only normally come when it rains. There was a rainbow at the bottom of the garden, and the cats had to trudge their way up the slope of the rainbow. Everyone knows this that's travelled on a rainbow. Going up one side of the rainbow is always so much work, and it's so slow and so tiring because it's so steep. It's like climbing a mountain. But then when you get to the top, you can just sit down on your bum and slide down the other side, and it's so fast and so much fun. It's like you're on two different speeds. You're going really slow, going up one side, but then you go super fast, like speeded up fast, on the downhill. Two different ways of travel, both of them fun, if you want to look at it like that, but you would think the fast one was the funnest and the slow one wasn't so great. Anyway, that's beside the point. The cats travel the rainbow to get to Rainbow Land. When they got there, They walked into the rainbow house. Santa Rainbow Kitten had packed her bags. She was going on a trip. She was needed somewhere else. "What kind of trip are you going on?" said Cherry. "Oh, it's a special trip," said Rainbow Kitten. "It's a trip where I'll be gone. I'm not sure how long for, but I've got some special things to do. Very important things to do. I can't really tell you about it, Cherry, but I'm needed somewhere else. And I don't know how long for. But that's why I called you guys here. We've got trouble on the land." Cherry said, "Is it those squishmallows? Those cute, awesome, cuddly, soft, ridiculously snuggly things? Is it them? Because I love those guys so much. They're so cute." But I did notice that there were like 10 million billion of them all over. As we were sliding down the rainbow and I was like coming into Rainbow Land, I was like, "Oh my gosh, OMG, it looks like the entire land has been taken over by squishmallows." Santa Rainbow Kitten said, "Well, yes and no. They're not really a problem. They're just everywhere. It's like walking on a squishy floor, to be honest with you. Like we're living on a trampoline. They're everywhere. But that's not the problem. It's Snowy, the snow leopard, and White Tiger that's the problem." Heidi said, "Why are they a problem? What's going on there?" Cherry said, "Oh, those guys, they're amazing. I love them. Oh, I'm so glad I'm back. It's been so long since we've been. Tell me what's going on with them. My little Snowy, my little snow leopard. Where is he? And that tiger, oh, his teeth. And he looked so real. First time I saw a white tiger, I was like, ah! And then I realised it was just like a white tiger that was a nice white tiger. But at first when I saw him, I was like, ah! Heidi said, "Yeah, we get the message, Cherry." Cherry said, "I know, but he was so scary because he looks so real, like he looks like a real tiger, like a real tiger." And I was like, oh my gosh. I almost oh gosh, don't want to say it, but I almost pooped my pants. It was so scary. But then I was like, oh, hello, because you know what? I thought to myself, be smart, Cherry, be smart. You're in Rainbow Land. Rainbow Land does not have horrible creatures. Rainbow Land is like all soft and gooey, full of marshmallows, you know, full of squishy marshmallows, whatever they are. And I'm like, you know what? These guys won't hurt me. You know why do you know why I knew they wouldn't hurt me? Santa Rainbow Kitten said, "Why is that, Cherry?" Cherry said, "Well, because, you know, if you're surrounded in Rainbow Land with squishy marshmallows, right, then, you know, why would you choose to eat a chewy cat that's not that chewy? You choose to eat a squishy marshmallow that's like so soft, so fluffy, so chewy and comfortable. And it's like there's 10 million billion of them. You'd never go hungry, would you?" So I was like, you know what? I don't think that this white tiger, that looks so real, is going to get me. Because why would it? It'd be silly, wouldn't it? Because I'm a bit scrawny. I mean, I am awesome. And I am perfect as I am. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with me. Especially my ginger fur. My ginger fur is the highlight of anyone's day. Because it's so awesome and cute. But would I want to eat me? No, I don't think so. Santa Rainbow Kitten said, "Right, let's just get back to the point. The point is, we have a problem. Snowy and the white tiger have decided that they're arguing. They've been arguing for 3 days, non-stop fighting. None of us can work out what's going on with those two. I put them in the back room. I was tired of listening to them, and I have to go away. I can't leave them fighting, unhappy with each other, when I'm going away. I need to know that everyone is getting on, everyone loves each other, everyone is being kind to each other as much as they possibly can, so I can go on my trip and do my top secret work that I have to do." Cherry said, "Oh, that does sound intriguing. Are you sure that I have to stay here? Because I'd really like to go with Santa. Santa Rainbow Kitten sounds like she's got it going on, you know what I mean? She sounds like she's got something really fun happening. I want to go with her." Santa Rainbow Kitten said, "No, Cherry, we need you here. I need you guys to sort out what's going on, why they're fighting, and make it so they're not fighting anymore. So I can have a warm, fuzzy feeling when I go to sleep at night, knowing that everyone back home is not fighting. They're getting along, they're taking care of each other, and they're being there for each other as much as possible. And Snowy and Tiger are letting me down right now." Oh, I get it. So important. That's true. It's so important to get along, especially with family, because I know those two are related, aren't they? Santa Rainbow Kitten said, "Yes, they are in a way." Right. You can trust me. You go on your travels. You go do what you need to do. You take as long as you need to, because if it's top secret work, then I know. Shh. I'll be quiet, won't say a word, won't say anything. We'll get this sorted out. The cats gave Santa Rainbow Kitten a big squeeze and a love, and she went on her way. We don't know how long for, but we do know that she'll be fine. She'll be doing some very special work, and maybe she's taking care of other people. Who knows what she's doing, but she's going to be good. She'll come back someday. The cats were discussing their plan. What were they going to say? What were they going to do? How were they going to approach the white tiger and Snowy, the snow leopard? Heidi said, "First of all, we need to find out why they're arguing." Santa Rainbow Kitten didn't seem to have any clue. "That's right," said Cherry. Vaya said, "Yes, me thinks that's very smart, because how can you help anyone that's not happy if you don't know what's going on and why they're not happy? We need to know what's going on between them so that we can fix it." "Exactly," said Heidi. The cats went into the back room. White Tiger and Snowy were arguing. "No, they're mine," said Snowy. White Tiger said, "No, they're not all yours. They're mine. Most of them are mine. I found them. They belong to me. They're mine." Snowy said, No, because if they're on Rainbow Land, if they're here, then they're everyone's, and those ones over there are mine." The cats noticed that Snowy pointed one of his paws over to a pile of what looked like cookies. Thought Heidi. Are they fighting about cookies? They listened some more before they said anything. White Tiger said, "I said that they're all mine." Ooh, it was getting a bit serious. Snowy, the leopard, said, "They're not all yours, some of them are mine." Oh, it just sounded like they were fighting over the cookies. Once all three cats, Heidi, Cherry and Vaya, had established that they were definitely just fighting over the cookies, they went over to the big cats and Heidi said, "Hi guys. Okay, so we've come to visit and we've come to figure out if there's anything that we can do to help this dispute." Cherry said, "Oh yeah, that's it, exactly. Exactly what my sister said. Yeah, guys, listen. Everyone here on Rainbow Land loves each other very much. Everyone here on Rainbow Land tries to get along. I mean, gosh, look at this place. It's full of so much love. Every single squishmallow out there is like squishy marshmallows. And they're out there and they're like, we love you, and they're popping out all over the place, to the point where there's so much love on this land that everywhere you walk, you squish one of those mellows. Poor marshmallows. Anyway, yeah, so I'm like, come on guys, what's going on? What are you fighting over? Are you guys fighting over that cookie over there? Those cookies. I noticed a plate of cookies." Then Cherry looked closer at the cookies and realised that they were like little tiny miniature rainbows on a plate. They didn't look like just a cookie painted like a rainbow. They looked like a cookie that looked like a rainbow. as if you grabbed a rainbow out of the sky and it had turned into like a tiny little rainbow that you could hold in your hand. It glimmered and shimmered, and the light was so bright shining off it. They were like magical little rainbow discs that happened to be cookies. Cherry said, "Oh, they do look nice though. They do look nice. Very nice. Look at them, they're all shiny and glittery and oh, they're so attractive." She found herself getting drawn towards the plate of cookies. She forgot what she was saying to Snowy and the white tiger. She was just over there, being pulled like a magnet to the glimmering, shiny, bright lights of the cookies. Vaya had not said a word. She just was pulled over there too, as if there was a golden cord pulling her in towards the plate of cookies. Heidi, on the other hand, still had her wits about her a little bit. "What's the big deal about these cookies, guys? And why are we not sharing?" And then that was it. Her golden cord, that was completely invisible, it just felt like a magnet pulling her, drawing her to the plate. The next minute, Heidi, Cherry and Vaya are all goggly-eyed, staring down at the plate of rainbow cookies. It was as if they were singing. Rainbow cookies can't sing. But they were. They were making this sound like an angel sound, like the sweetest sound coming from a plate of cookies. They wanted to eat the cookies. They could feel their mouths getting all watery. The saliva was building up. Cherry was drooling a little bit. She kept doing that with her mouth like she was trying to suck in the drool. But she didn't care that she was drooling. "OMG, she said to her sisters. "OMG, is it just me or do they look absolutely delicious?" I can't help myself. I'm spitting all over the place, trying to talk and I can't. It's like, my mouth is watering so much. It's as if I've never eaten before. It's like, and I can smell them. I can smell vanilla. I can smell cinnamon. I can smell cocoa powder. I can smell ginger. They smell so good. Every single smell that I like, that's my favourite kind of smell I can smell. Heidi said, I smell lemon. I smell strawberry. I smell citrus. Cherry said, it's like you can smell something different than I can smell. Vaya said, I can smell chocolate and I can smell rum raisin. And I can smell licorice. OMG, said Cherry, these cookies are like magical cookies. Obviously, they can smell like whatever your favourite smells are. In the background, they heard Snowy, the snow leopard, laughing, as if to say, "Ha ha, now you get it. Now you understand." White Tiger and Snowy, the snow leopard, walked up and stood behind the cats. Everyone googly-eyed, staring at the plate of cookies. Cherry said, "Where have these cookies come from? Who found these cookies? How long have these cookies been on Rainbow Land? Who made these cookies? Did they fall from the sky? Did someone find them in the ground? Where did they come from?" Snowy said, "I've got no idea. All I know is some of the cookies, when you eat them, make everything slow down." White Tiger said, "Some of the cookies, when you eat them, make everything speed up so fast, really fast, like you're forwarding, like you're fast forwarding, like you're so fast. Everything gets done so fast. If you take one of the cookies and you eat it and you're trying to clean your house, you clean your house in like 10 seconds. Your bedroom, clean. Your bathroom, clean. Everything so fast, so fast, so fast." Snowy said, "Or you eat the other ones and you slow down. You relax. You get all peaceful inside.
Everything in the world is slow around you. You feel safe. You feel so calm. It's so awesome.
Cherry said, OMG. She looked at Heidi. This is worse than I ever thought in a million years. These cookies, they're entrancing. They're entrancing. I wonder which one makes you slow and which one makes you fast. Heidi said, I think we're losing the point of why we're here. Why are these two fighting over these cookies? That's when White Tiger said, "Ah, they're mine!" And Snowy, the snow leopard, said, "Ah, ah, no, they're not, they're mine." Oh my gosh, said Cherry. They're possessed. They're possessed by the rainbow cookies. She turned around and looked at the big, big cats. What's wrong with you guys? She put her two front paws on her waist and said, Come on, get a grip. Why aren't you just sharing? Both the big cats laughed, really deep and sinister and scary like. Vaya cringed a little bit and hid behind Heidi. Oh my, they really are quite angry about this, aren't they? Heidi said, Well, we knew we were in for something because Santa Rainbow Kitten wouldn't have called us otherwise. Heidi pushed herself to the front and said, Why is it that these cookies are causing so much trouble? Why is there not enough cookies for everyone? Why are you not sharing? And why are you fighting over these cookies? For a moment, just a split second, Snowy, the snow leopard, and White Tiger paused. Heidi noticed that their eyes got clearer, as if some shade or veil or something had lifted from their eyes for a second, and she felt like she got through to them. She felt like they were listening, like they'd been snapped out of a trance or something. They looked at her, and both of them then looked at each other as if to say, we're not sure. Where am I? What happened? What's been going on? All of those statements, all of those faces and expressions happened within like 1 or 2 seconds. But Heidi understood all of it. She felt them. They were in a daze. They were confused, like they'd been taken over by something magical that had entranced them and made them angry and frustrated with each other and selfish about the cookies. And then White Tiger shook his head, and so did Snowy, and it was like they snapped back into who they really were completely. White Tiger said, What's going on? Snowy said, Why are we in this room? Cherry said, OMG, guys, OMG. You were in a trance. You were captivated. You were captured by the rainbow cookies. Where did these things come from? White Tiger said, They were just out there by the tree. On that plate, I had one, and it sped me up so fast. I cleaned everything in the rainbow house in like 10 seconds. And I was like, ooh, these are yummy. These are very useful cookies. Snowy said he had one. He slowed down and he felt so calm and comfortable and peaceful inside. He'd not felt like that for the longest time. And he had such a good sleep. He didn't want to let them go. He wanted all of them so that he could keep sleeping so good and feeling so calm and happy and comfortable and safe inside. And White Tiger wanted all of the plate because he wanted to get everything he needed to get done. He wanted to do all his organization of his paperwork. He wanted to do all his homework. He wanted to do all the odd jobs around Rainbow Land, everything that had been stacking up that he'd been feeling really stressed and super frustrated about. He got done so fast when he ate one of those cookies. Cherry turned around and looked at Heidi and said, OMG, it's like going over the rainbow. You know the first part that's really slow and you have to trek and it's so hard and so slow. But at the same time, it's kind of calm because it's slow and you could just take your time. And then when you get to the top and you sit down on your bum and you slide down so fast and everything speeds up so fast and it's so fast and it's so fast and the wind's blowing through your hair and it's like, woo, this is so fast. The cookies are just like that, aren't they? Heidi said, Wow, yeah, that's right. What do we do with these cookies? We need to obviously move them because they've got something inside of them that makes people angry and selfish and mean to each other. We have to get rid of the cookies, no matter how strong and powerful they are. They're obviously not good for Rainbow Land. They have to go away. The cats decided that they were going to take them outside and put them by the tree where White Tiger and Snowy the rainbow leopard found them. And then thunder cracked through the sky and made everyone jump. And then it lightened, and then it rained. It rained so heavy, so fast. The rain wet everyone through in seconds. It was like, do we run inside? Do we hide under the tree? Heidi reminded everyone not to hide under the tree because trees attract the lightning. Just while they were all deciding what they were going to do to get out of the rain, Snowy, the snow leopard, noticed that the cookies had disappeared, dissolved, vanished, melted with the rain. And just like that, the cookies were gone. That's why it rained, said Cherry. Rainbow Land is so smart. It delivered something, who knows where from, and then it took it away just as quickly. OMG, thank goodness for that. Now, I'm hungry. I need to go home. Those cookies made me very, very hungry. I need a promise from you two. You two, big scary cats that aren't so scary when you're friends. You two need to hug and make up and get along and tell me before I go so I can let Santa Rainbow Kitten know when she calls me on the road. 'Cause she will, she'll call. I need to let her know that you guys are friends and everything's okay and you're going to be good and you're going to get along and you're going to share if something like that turns up again. You're not going to be mean and greedy and selfish and rude to each other. You're going to be so good and so nice and so friendly, right? White Tiger and Snowy the snow leopard agreed, and they hugged each other. A really good hug. Cherry said, now, and don't be hugging any of these squish marshmallow thingies because you know they multiply. And I think you've got 10 million billion of them already on this Rainbow Land. So no more hugging of any of these little squishy, lovey-dovey things that's all over the place, okay? Okay. Right, now, come on, guys, we're going home. The cats went home. When they got home, they raided the kitchen and the snack cupboard, and they all had cookies and a glass of milk. And then they went upstairs. They brushed their teeth, showered off the day, got into the most comfortable, softest, roomy, warm pajamas, hopped onto their big, soft, comfortable cat bed, snuggled into each other, closed their eyes, and fell fast asleep. The end.